Cook will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a throw here to his running back. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Corral to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find Jones again, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, it's Corral. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Corral over the middle, complete. That's more. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. The first down throw here for Corral. That caught by Tremble. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. Touchdown, Panthers. Ronald Jones from 19 yards away. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Lance now on 1st down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw again on second down. Lance, going for Jefferson downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. That's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Corral sets up play action. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Corral. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Corral to throw once again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis C. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Danny Gray, 53 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there. They'll go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Here's Corral on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Good throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Corral looking to throw it. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Play action here. Corral. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play action. Corral. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Matt Corral. As the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Corral throwing for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That is one heck of a catch right there. He got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. There's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And some room to roam now. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Yeah, this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Switching it up, Crowd going to throw here. Pass complete to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Here's Corral on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked on by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll begin by running the option. Corral lost it. The ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Corral's throw complete there to Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, Corral. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd down and 8. Corral on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. To this point, they've delivered.
So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 71 yards. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in. Tackle the ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Jones. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long, Corral. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Lewis-Seen. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you call it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And now here's another interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit...
And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense.
Touchdown! A great play there. 27 yards. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. A call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Corral throwing for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He's got it at the 15. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cook. He is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Again, it's Cook. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Lance now on third and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Trey Lance punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Corral with it on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Corral with it, first down here. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Four yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. This time, Corral will throw it. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, Corral.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Now Corral. This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
To the air again with Corral.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line at a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down.
Room here to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for first and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run it again with Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
94 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First down, here's the run with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go.
Here's Lance.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Here's Corral.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They try some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Second and 4. Corral to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Corral. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Corral.
And that is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Here's Corral. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked up by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in the comeback bid.
Everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
The Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.